Greetings Middle-earth fans, it's not the Dark Lord here, but it is Studlord, and today we're going to see if there's any chance LEGO is listening and look at the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit sets we really want. And good news, there's a couple that might just be in the works already. So grab a brick or two, slip your finger in a ring, and let's get started. Now back in 2012-2013 we got a bunch of small sets, and while we lapped them up they were too small to satisfy the massive itch we needed to scratch. Then last year we finally got the UCS style Rivendell along with some brickheads, and of course in June we will be getting the massive Barad-dûr. But UCS sets aren't all we want, and they're financially out of reach for many. But at least they do show LEGO is returning to this wonderful world, and it opens the door to a whole lot more. So let's start with the big ones. I will be grabbing Barad-dûr immediately on release day. I mean, it'll kick me in the nuts financially, but for this set I will take that again and again, like a masochist visiting a dominatrix. With that in mind, some of the other major locations that deserve the UCS treatment would be Minas Tirith. Home to the Throne of Gondor, I feel this is something they have to give us. Whether it's during the monumental battle or at the crowning of Aragorn, either way this place needs to become made of LEGO. Of course, if it was during the battle, then we could also get the Witch King of Angmar astride his Fellbeast. In fact, a separate brick-built Fellbeast would be incredibly welcome. Then, despite several LEGO Ideas submissions that got rejected, is there truly any place in all of Middle-earth that deserves proper UCS style treatment than the home of the Hobbits? Yes, we got a tiny Shire, or more specifically Bag End, in set 79003, but I want to see so much more than Bilbo's Bag End. That sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? But anyway, I want to see some smaller sets, but that are still detailed, that include this, like Harry Potter did with the Chamber of Secrets, Battle of Hogwarts, Dumbledore's office. That would also be very welcome, and a nice balance of details and accessible price. And this line of thinking brings us on to smaller sets. There's been some rumours of midi-scale releases, starting with a smaller Rivendell. This wouldn't be the first time LEGO brings out smaller, less detailed versions of UCS sets, but there are generally at least a couple of years between so that sales aren't affected. Now this would be hugely welcome, and if the rumours are right, then we may see this in 2025, but there's nothing solid to go on yet, so I'm keeping fingers crossed we'll get more info on this soon. Of course, if we did get a wave of sets like Harry Potter got, then suddenly a whole host of amazing places become possible. Isengard would be one of the first on my wish list, along with Moria. We just had Gandalf and the Balrog as brickheads, so give us a minifig battle in the depths of Khazad-dûm. And from The Hobbit, I would love Lake Town. In fact, this is one I would pay the high price for as a properly big detailed set, and a new Smaug would also be amazing. I mean, the Dungeons & Dragons idea set that's coming out this year, that had a green dragon initially proposed, but apparently LEGO has changed this to red. I mean, the only incredible red dragon I want is Smaug, seriously. But going back for a moment to a UCS set, the Battle of Helm's Deep was probably my favourite battle. It deserves an epic scale LEGO build with lots of minifigures, like Avengers Tower level of minifigs, please LEGO. And that brings us on to something that we really want: battle packs. The closest we ever really got to getting these was like set 9471 back in 2012, the Uruk-hai army, which had 4 orcs in and a couple of Rohinians. But if we look at Star Wars, whilst LEGO's battle packs still aren't as frequent as fans would like, and do miss the mark a bit on occasion, at least they're there. We could have some catapults or a siege troll with more orcs, especially with massive sets like Barad-dûr. We want to build armies. And this is probably what I want most, because if push comes to shove, I can mock build places. I mean, I want the official sets, but I can mock them if necessary. But I want to recreate all the main battle scenes. So, hey, it looks like we might just get a smaller scale Rivendell, and I'll be shocked if we don't see a UCS Minas Tirith in the lineup next. But if I can send LEGO a wishlist, give us some detailed but smaller sets, $80 to $150 price ranges, good minifigure lineup, and seriously, battle packs, battle packs, battle packs. We want them, we need them, and importantly, LEGO, we would pay for them. Hey, if you agree, comment below on what you would like to see and what you think is most likely. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.